Hello, everybody. I am the Sauntering Spellcaster, sauntering through your mind. And today, after a whole lot of difficulty getting my streaming set up, I wound up disconnecting everything, and I had to figure out how to get stuff set back up. My setup isn't the best, but it certainly does work for what I'm wanting to do. I'm just not the most tech savvy person, but anyway, this is a game that I have, ever since I've learned about it, people have been telling me, oh, this is one of the greatest games ever made. And every time I look into it, this game is just consistently touted as one of the greatest games ever made. I know about the story of the game. I know about the impact this series has had. But I've never actually played it myself. But now that the collection's here, I can actually play it. So that's what I want to do. Okay. What's the download here? Oh! Oh, that's kind of cool. It's got options for the languages. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Well, I'm definitely gonna want to play it in English. Okay, what does this mean? Wallpaper. Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's got like, it looks like this artwork and stuff from the games. That's actually kind of neat. I like that. Okay, notifications. What does that mean? Oh, okay, that's just like bug fixes. Legal and privacy, I don't really think we're gonna need to mess with that. I already know most everything about the story of this game, but I suppose we can look at that after we're all done. But, yeah. I also like how it has the, timeline there, you know? 2005, in this game, Solid Snake comes out of retirement after living in seclusion in Alaska in order to take on a mission regarding Big Boss's corpse. It tells the tale of the infiltration mission that would later be known as the Shadow Moses incident. The game featured many new ideas such as the use of the controller's vibration function and various secrets hidden within the game's packaging. Funny thing about the game's packaging thing, I believe they actually kept that in the cover for the Switch collection. If we get to that point and it turns out that they actually kept that all those years later, I'm going to be so happy. Okay, so there's the version originally released in 1998. These are all the VR missions. Okay. Okay, so what's the difference here? Okay, so like, what's the difference between this version and this version? Okay, because this one released in 1998, so this is the original. And then these are the VR missions. Is one of these just like the VR missions, but in like, you know, Europe? Okay, so this one, like, I'm guessing this one sold in Europe and this one was outside of Europe. Okay. English audio only, Japanese and English subtitles. Okay, that's kind of cool. Difficulty settings and VR disc have been added. Okay. So I guess I'll play the Integral edition. Hold up, I apparently am at the eShop because I have not downloaded the language patch. I don't want to accidentally dox myself, so I'm not going to do that. No. We can download the patch later. No. Oh, hold up. Hold up. Is it saying that I can't actually play this version unless I get the patch? Okay, hold on. Okay then, I guess we're playing the original version. Okay, edited save data. Oh, wait, hold up. I think I know what this is. Yeah, this is how you add, yeah, this is how you add all of the stuff for, Psycho Mantis. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Let's see here. Broken Helix, Symphony of the Night, Contra, Kensei Sacred Fist, Azure Dreams, Poi Poi, Project Overkill, Silent Hill, Suikoden, Vandal Hearts. Okay. Because we can totally just mess around with the Psycho Mantis stuff. Okay. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's actually kind of awesome. It not only gives you the codec number in the game itself with the with like this virtual version of the manual, it actually does have it on the back of the Switch case. That is actually incredible that they kept that all those years later. Oh my goodness, and look at this super old school, you know, looking manual. That is kind of wild. Okay, let's look through this manual because I actually know very little about this how this game controls, because I've never played this game before. Infiltrate enemies without being spotted. Playing as Solid Snake, you must single-handedly infiltrate a nuclear weapons disposal facility. Yep, they'll attack and call for backup. Yeah, we know about that. Rescue the DARPA chief and the president of ArmsTech. That's gonna have plot importance. Okay. So A is the action button. Okay. So B is how you crawl. Okay. Cool, cool. Okay, that's too much zoom. Okay. So A is the action button, B is crawl, and it also cancels. Y is weapons, and it's also the... Y is the attack button. Oh, okay, I can switch into first-person view. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, plus is pause. Minus is the codec call. L is quick change equipment. R is quick change weapon. ZL is equip item. ZR is equipment weapon. Move is just the stick. L and R is the pause menu. Okay. Okay, press minus to enter codec mode. The codec lets Snake contact other people. When receiving a call from someone, you'll see the call sign. Press minus to enter codec mode and start the call. Incoming calls usually provide information, so make sure to answer them. Okay, you have to select the frequency. You start the transmission. If you don't have the right one, it'll say no transmission. Okay, and it will memorize the codec calls. Okay. Press and hold ZR to bring up the weapons menu. Okay, use that and then select and then... Okay, so you bring it up by holding it. You go to what you want and then you release it to equip? A bit odd, but okay. Maximum capacity equips after beating bosses. Okay, press and hold ZL to bring up the equipment. And then ZL to equip it. And I can select no item if I don't want to equip anything. Okay, and I can pick up items. I can't hold ammo more than my maximum. Okay, that makes sense. Stealth techniques. If you don't have a weapon equip, approach an enemy and press the weapon button, which is Y. Okay, if you press that while strangling your enemy, you can walk while dragging him. Okay, that's kind of useful. Okay, I can break their neck, but I don't really want to do that. And press R and L to add or remove weapons and equipment without opening any windows. Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. First person view, hold down R to take a step to the right or L to take a step to the left. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Stealth techniques. Game screen, camera, enemy alert levels, game over. Okay. Okay, main weapons. Okay, and if I contact Natasha, she'll tell me about the weapons, but Semi-automatic pistol. Okay, that makes sense. FAMAS. The PSG-1, which, that'll become important later. Grenade. Chaff grenades, which... I know chaff grenades are how you shut off the cameras. Stun grenades. C4. Okay, so I press the button... So I press Y to set it, and then A to detonate it? Okay, and then a claymore. And you have to crawl to get the claymore. And you can... Okay. Oh, well, hold on. It has the thing for the stinger there, but I can't read it. Also, that is, okay, the stinger, and then there's the Nikita. Well, that's as far as I can zoom, game. That's kind of annoying. That's, not the best with the menus here, but... Okay, binoculars... Cigarettes, rations... Thermal goggles... Okay. And then there's the characters. I know most of these characters. I know most of these characters simply because this game's been around. This game is like... This game is 1 year younger than I am. Okay. And they'll probably go back over all the control stuff and all that, but let's start the game.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit. And one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Okay, so I think briefing just goes over more of the story, so let's do that first just so we get more context, and then we will continue on.
It's been a long time, Snake.
I should have known you were behind this, Colonel.
That's no way to greet an old war buddy, Snake.
What do you want from me?
I just invited you here so we could have a talk.
Invited? That's what you call sending armed soldiers after me?
Sorry if they were a little rough with you. But we've got a serious situation here. Only you can get us out of it.
I'm retired from Foxhound. You're not my commander anymore, and I don't have to take orders from you or anyone else.
You will take these orders. I know it.
Excuse me.
Who's this?
Dr. Naomi Hunter. She's chief of Foxhound's medical staff and an expert in gene therapy.
Are you military?
No, civilian. I've been sent here from ATGC. Pleasure to meet you, Snake. Don't worry, this injection won't hurt a bit.
What's the shot for?
What's wrong? You don't like shots?
Snake, listen up. It all went down 5 hours ago. Heavily armed soldiers occupied Shadow Moses Island, a remote island off the coast of Alaska.
What soldiers?
Next Generation Special Forces, led by members of Unit Foxhound. They've presented Washington with a single demand, and they say that if it isn't met, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
A nuclear weapon?
I'm afraid so. You see, the island is the site of a secret nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Foxhound hijacking a nuclear weapon?
Now you understand how serious the situation is. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, and the president of ArmsTech, Kenneth Baker. They're both being held as hostages.
Those are some heavy-duty hostages.
Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to launch a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do. Any questions, Snake?
Questions? I haven't even said whether I'd accept this mission.
Well, you can make up your mind after you hear more about the situation.
Hey. Roy Campbell. Yep. Alright.
Colonel, I don't work for the government anymore. Let me go back to Twin Lakes.
Why, Snake? Is your life in Alaska all that great?
There's a dog sled race this week. Next Saturday, I have to be in Anchorage.
The Iditarod? The longest sled race in the world? When did you become a dog musher?
Right now, my 50 Huskies are my only family. I've got to take care of them.
Don't worry about your dogs.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, Snake, but this vessel is headed for the Bering Sea. There's no room for debate.
I told you, even if I do owe you, I don't owe anything to this army or this country.
You will accept this assignment.
Why should I be stupid enough to do that? I'm no patriot.
Snake, there's enough dirt in your file from your days as an agent to keep you in the stockade until you're a very old man.
Oh, I see. Blackmail.
No, Snake. I prefer to look at it as helping you come to a decision more easily. But anyway, I know you better than that. You'd take this assignment even without the threat.
Why do you say that?
You're a natural-born soldier. You're not the grow old gracefully type. It's the same for all of us who've seen real action. The only place we can feel truly alive is on the battlefield. I'm a soldier too. I know those feelings of powerlessness, frustration that you feel every day. You've tried to play the Boy Scout out there in Alaska, but you can't race dogs in the snow forever. Why don't you come back to us and be a soldier again?
You think my life is some kind of a joke?
Snake, I just want to give you back your purpose in life.
Now that is interesting, because without watching that, a lot of things that happen later in this game are gonna be really confusing. So I'm thankful we watched that. What is this special thing? Previous operations. I don't know what this is about. Oh! Oh, hold up. Are these just like... Oh, does this just straight up like go over the like Famicom games? Okay, so this is like more history stuff. Okay. So this also helps us better explain what's going on. Okay, so 1995, Outer Haven, an armed fortress established, is established, and they have a weapon of mass destruction over in Outer Haven. So they send Foxhound to take care of it, and Big Boss sends Gray Fox to deal with that. And Gray Fox disappears. And Big Boss sends Snake, who at this point is still new to Foxhound, and tells him, you know, oh, go to Outer Haven and deal with this. And he goes to Outer Haven, and they save Gray Fox, and Gray Fox tells him about the Metal Gear project, and you know, Metal Gear is capable of delivering a nuclear payload from anywhere on the planet. And Outer Haven is basically trying to basically they want to be able to challenge every military on the planet. And Snake, you know, breaks through Outer Haven. And Snake, you know, he goes and finds where the Metal Gear is being developed. And when he tries to escape, he confronts Big Boss, or okay, I guess I can talk about this because it's it's like pretty well known at this point, because this series has been around for like 30 years now. Snake doesn't actually meet Big Boss at Outer Haven. He believes he meets Big Boss. It turns out he actually meets the guy you play as in Metal Gear Solid 5. He meets Venom Snake. And the whole thing with that is well, we'll talk more about that when I eventually play MGS3, but basically Big Boss starts out as a hero, and then he becomes like a really bad guy. Like a real bad guy. For reasons. But yeah, quote unquote Big Boss tells him, "Oh, you know, you're here, I sent you in here to test the security of Outer Haven because I wanted to see if, you know, the United States government would really be able to take us out, you know, sending if they sent like someone as skilled as we were." And then, you know, Big Boss basically tells Snake that the whole time he was playing him as a fool, and he wanted to you know, covertly take him out and test the security of Outer Haven. And you know, he was going to expand Outer Haven, and then Snake winds up you know, defeating the person that he believes is Big Boss, and he destroys Metal Gear, and Outer Haven is destroyed. And then you know, Snake and Big Boss fight, and Snake beats Big Boss, and he believes that Gray Fox was like dead. Okay, so continuing the story, okay, this one I'm actually not as familiar with. Okay, so petroleum is like skyrocketed because of different issues. Oh, okay, this is kind of interesting, because I think this ties into Metal Gear Solid 2 and the whole purpose of the big shell. So they create they like bioengineer algae to try and create like biofuel that can process petroleum without some of the different chemical refinement that they had at the time. Okay, so that's interesting. Yeah, this is big shell stuff. Okay. Okay, Zanzibar Land. Okay, so this is also going to explain what the deal is with Gray Fox a little bit. Okay, Zanzibar Land, military regime, appeared in 97. Okay. Okay, so like the... Okay, so if I got this right, the Russian military tries to like take out Zanzibar Land, and Zanzibar Land winds up fighting back by recruiting a bunch of mercenaries. And I guess Zanzibar Land wins the fight against Russia and they declare their independence. And Zanzibar Land becomes like a nation of mercenaries. And then they not only take over the algae that can help, you know, solve the oil crisis, but they also try to like steal a nuclear weapon. So Colonel Campbell tells Snake like, hey, you took out Foxhound before, so go and take out Foxhound again. So Snake is like, oh, okay, I'll go to Zanzibar Land and I'll you know, go and deal with that. So there's this guy named Dr. Petrovich, and they try to force Petrovich to build a Metal Gear. And then they tell Snake, oh, Big Boss is alive. And I don't know if that's Venom Snake or not. It could be Venom Snake. I don't know if Snake ever actually fights like actual Big Boss. But maybe? I don't know. Okay. Okay. So Gray Fox saves Snake. And I guess Gray Fox like takes the Metal Gear? And then it turns out that Petrovich wasn't captured, but he was voluntarily helping to build the Metal Gear. And that Petrovich was the guy who helped capture the algae doctor, Dr. Marv. And he beats Petrovich and, you know, does the stuff with the algae. So he fights Gray Fox. And then he fights Gray Fox again in a minefield, which I didn't know about. Oh, and apparently it was like just a straight up CQC fight. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So Snake wins. And then he has to fight Big Boss. And Big Boss is like, you know, war is what you live for. So, and then he's like, there's only one battle I have to fight to free myself from you. And, you know, he fights Big Boss. And I guess he believes he killed Big Boss. And Big Boss, or the person he thinks is Big Boss, is like, oh, you know, you think just because you beat me that this is over? He's like, no. This war, like, warfare never really ends. So then Snake goes to Alaska and he's like, I'm gonna raise huskies and race in the Iditarod, which the Iditarod is such a cool thing. The history of the Iditarod is actually amazing, because it started off, for anyone who doesn't know about the history of the Iditarod, it was an attempt that was successful, and that's the thing that makes it really, really cool, is there was a outbreak of a disease known as diphtheria, a horrifying disease that will basically congest your throat and suffocate you. It's horrible. But over in Anchorage, Alaska, they had a problem. They needed to get the vaccine to all these people, but they couldn't just fly in there because it's Alaska. And it's like, I'm trying to remember when this was, because I know it was like early 20th century. But they couldn't just like fly the stuff in there. They had to deliver it like in person. And the way they did that was they set up this big ol' trail in which different dog teams carrying the vaccine would carry the vaccine to another dog team, who would carry the vaccine to another dog team, until eventually they got the vaccine to all of these people in Anchorage, Alaska. And it wound up being celebrated as a tradition where dog mushers to this day have raced the Iditarod. It's honestly a super cool story. I recommend you look into it. Okay, easy, normal, hard. Okay, radar off for hard. I've never played one of these games before, so I'll choose easy. And if I revisited this game, I will try out normal and hard.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
Okay, press the minus button to use the codec. When we need to contact you, they'll use the codec. Press the minus button when you hear it. Codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones in your ear. No one will be, but you will be able to hear it. That is actually such a cool theoretical technology. Just being able to be like, oh, I can create sound by, you know, just being able to be like, oh, I can create sound by, stimulating the bones in your ear. That's actually an incredibly cool concept. Okay. What is this guy gonna do? anything over here? Oh, I get it. Oh, okay. Well, I did not expect that. But I get what the game is telling you. It's telling you you can't walk through the puddles or people will hear you. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. I'm figuring it out. Okay. Interesting. So I can also like press against like the wall and stuff and like look around to see what's there. Okay, that is actually really interesting. I mean, I'm almost dead, which isn't ideal, but it certainly could be worse. Okay. And I guess I don't have any items. Okay. Well, there's the first death of the game.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Okay. Well, this is fine. This is fine. Okay, so I have the scope and the cigarettes. And I guess the reason I don't have weapons is because it's secure on site for weapons. Which, I mean, that makes sense. Okay. Let's not walk through the water because he'll hear it. He's going that way. It's interesting how this game makes you think about little things like that. Ow! I am just throwing these dudes. But it appears that I have died again. Okay. I have the feeling I'm going to die a lot in this game before I really start getting good at this. But that's okay, that's just part of the learning process. Don't want that guy to see me. So if I just crawl, will this make noise? Okay, it doesn't make noise if I just like crawl through. Okay. That's helpful. That's helpful. That's good to know. All right. We got to the elevator. Ooh. Okay then. And there's the title card.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You just
This
flattered
game
me.
is
No, I'm
adorable.
serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised.
Oh, this game
You're
is
very frank about
adorable.
Triangula.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system. The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision.
Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you don't let them see you.
First, I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Okay, that actually explains a lot.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did
This
manage
game
to
is
smuggle out my
hilarious.
How did you do that?
smoke in my stomach, thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Well, I know how they help you, but that's because this game is, like, old.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
Okay, so the game's doing this automatically.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Okay.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Alright, saving the game.
Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China, but I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But to tell you the truth, I'd like to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. That's adorable. So let's see. There's a sentry on the left and on the right. How do I walk slower? Not like crawl, but just like walk slower. Because I know by crawling I don't leave the footprints. Although realistically, I think it would be a bigger problem for Snake if someone was like, oh, there's a big old just line here. I think that would be more of a problem. Okay, what's this? Ration. I will gladly take that. That might save my life. Besides, it's probably for the best that I just kind of explore little bits of everything anyway. Like, guys, see me? Oh. You either have really bad field of vision or you are, like, dumb. Okay, but over there's a camera. Is it? Oh, it's 8-5.
Snake, your mission is to infiltrate, not to fight. Don't let the enemy see you. You didn't waste any time in getting spotted, did you? Too bad. Looks like your cover is blown. Proceed with extreme caution.
What?
First, you've got to rescue the DARPA chief. Infiltrate the building in front. Look for some way to get in.
I was like, hold up. When did my cover get blown?
Snake, your mission is to infiltrate.
Okay, we've heard this. I was like, what?
A surveillance camera?
Okay. That's definitely a surveillance camera. Which leads me to wonder, how do I get past? Oh, great. No. Oh boy. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No. Ow. Ow, bullets hurt. I don't have bullets. I don't have those. I'm just trying to get past here. Oh, but now I still gotta go through the evasion phase. Okay, so they have chaff grenades, but they're way up there. So I have to go all the way around just to get the chaff grenades to shut down the camera. Okay. I suppose it could be worse. Okay. But I definitely need to go over here because I need that ration. That's going to be important. I can already tell. So I definitely want this. Okay. Can I go down this way? Okay, I can. Good. I don't want to accidentally alert any guards. Thankfully, the camera can't see through walls. Okay. Okay, but these spotlights might be annoying. But I have the feeling that if I time them exactly right. Oh, crap. Well, that didn't work quite how I expected, but it could be worse. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness. I do not want to get shot to death. Leave me alone. Oh, crap. Ow. Is this actually gonna work? Nope. Nope, that absolutely did not work. I was like, there's no way that he's gonna be that dumb. No. Stop. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh man. Okay. Okay. So I got the chaff grenade. Which means
surveillance camera?
I have the grenade. Okay.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Well, that doesn't help. But it's okay, this is all just part of the learning experience. Definitely need this ration. I want that chaff grenade, but...
Whose footprints are these?
Oh, okay, SOCOM. Okay, that'll help, because that's a gun.
Good. You've got yourself a weapon.
Okay. Okay, talking about how weapons work, good. Okay, and I can just press R to switch to the most recent weapon I've used, and then press R to be
Don't fire
barehanded
a gun
again.
needlessly, or you might be discovered. If you had a gun with a suppressor, it would be a different story. If you have any questions about weapons or equipment, you should ask our military analyst, Nastasha. Her frequency is 141.52.
Okay, 141.52. And I don't think we've talked to Nastasha yet. So let's talk to her.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive
I actually
knowledge of
don't know
weapons
this
systems as
character,
well.
so I'm kind of
They asked me
interested.
to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
Can you tell me about
The
my
nuclear
gun?
weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island was built at the beginning of this century. It was made only to temporarily store the nuclear warheads.
Why? If they wanted to dispose of them, why wouldn't they just dismantle them right away?
They cannot do that. You see, when you dismantle a warhead, you still have nuclear materials that must be stored. At this point, all of the nuclear material storage facilities are way past capacity. But they could not stop dismantling weapons while at the same time pushing START 2.
So you're telling me that this base was built so they could temporarily avoid being in conflict with START 2?
Most people think that we live in a safer world now. But with all the dismantled nuclear weapons and waste around, the threat of nuclear terrorism has increased tremendously.
It's ironic, isn't it?
Okay, I actually get what they're talking about. Cause nukes have, uranium in them. You have enriched uranium, and that's like what they used as the fissile material to make a nuke. So, yeah, you can't just take the explosives out, you have to also deal with the enriched uranium. Okay, that makes sense.
After the START 2 Accord was signed on January 3rd, 1993, Russia and the US reduced their strategic nuclear warheads to between 3,000 and 3,500 warheads each. They completely dismantled all of the ICBMs which contained MIRVs. As a result of that, there are over 15,000 dismantled nuclear warheads waiting to be disposed of.
Wow. Is that, like, accurate? Like... Like, did Kojima actually figure out, like, how many warheads were actually around back then? That's kind of wild. That is actually kind of nuts.
Listen to what Lo Ji said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
Oh, okay. I get why they're saying that here. They're like, hey, just because you see the chaff grenades there doesn't mean you should necessarily try and get them. I see what you're doing, game. I see what you're doing. Okay. But we have a gun now, so that's helpful. Still, I have the feeling that we might actually need those chaff grenades.
Huh? What was that noise?
Okay, so he'll go over there to investigate. Then... Okay, if I go in here...
Surveillance camera?
If I go over there, I'm gonna get caught unless I find a way to deal with the camera. Okay. Okay, so where are the blind spots in the spotlights? That's what we need to figure out. Because they clearly have blind spots. There's no oh, great. That was not a blind spot. That feels like I was lied to a little. Ow. Okay. Ow. Ow. 5.56 is indeed a, round that does not screw around. I'm kind of impressed that Snake is still alive, to be honest. Oh my goodness, dude. Okay.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
Okay, so can I only... Wait, I thought I saved. How come I don't have my gun? What's that about? Okay, fine. I'll get the items back and then I'll try and save again and figure out why I didn't keep my gun in my ration.
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Doesn't matter whose footprints they are. Leave me alone.
Good. You've got yourself a weapon.
Yep, I do got myself a weapon and a ration now. But I gotta deal with that surveillance camera. I got to. I think what the game wants me to do is to get the chaff grenades, find a safe place to hide, use the chaff grenade to take
Don't
out the
fire your gun
cameras.
needlessly, or you might be discovered. If you had a gun with a suppressor, it would be a different story. If you have any questions about weapons or equipment, you should ask our military analyst, Nastasha. Her frequency is 141.52.
Yep, thank you for teaching me about Nastasia. We talked to her before I died. Hold on, I got an idea. Not new scope. Is there anything? Oh, okay, there is an item in here.
A surveillance camera?
Don't want to get caught by the camera. Because that'll immediately trigger every single guard, and I don't want that. Also don't immediately just want to run into the spotlight. Oh crap. Well, I have chaff grenades now, but that does not help necessarily. Okay. I somehow didn't die. I'm actually kind of amazed.
You caught Snake?
Save.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, knots had, all spent, while our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry. Be careful, Snake.
Okay, that's actually
What's
a
up, Snake?
pretty good quote.
Be
Thank
careful,
you.
Snake.
Thanks, Mei Ling. I wonder if Nastasia can tell me anything about my equipment.
This is Nastasia Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst,
Okay,
so I have an extensive
I'm also
knowledge
kind of
weapon systems
curious.
as well. They asked me to participate
Because
in this
I know
operation
there's
as
a
supervisor
twist
from
with
a
something
nuclear
way
emergency search
later
team.
in the
I was
game
happy to
regarding
accept.
Kodak.
We must not
So
allow
I have to
terrorists get their
wonder,
hands on nuclear
is this
weapons of any
lady
kind.
who I
I hope I can
actually
help you to
think
stop
she
them.
is?
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious
I don't
about
know
launching
for
a nuclear
sure,
weapon.
but
The world cannot
kinda
stand by idly
curious.
and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasia.
Same here, Snake.
Okay. Cool. So I know enough about this game to know this. Okay, that didn't quite work. Well, it sort of worked, but not the way I expected. Oh my goodness, he threw a grenade at me. Ow. That did not work at all. That did not work at all. Okay. Oh wait, hold up. Nastasia calls out too? Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay, hold up. I gotta I'm curious about something. Can I load the game from my most previous save? So that I don't have to constantly just go through and fight all of them again. Okay. Our game. Because I can, like, they have to let me load the game, right? Okay, load game. Okay, yeah, they do. Oh, okay, this is like really old school how they save the game here. They're, oh, come on! They won't just let me keep the items? Really? Even though I saved? What's up with that?
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Doesn't matter whose footprints they are. Well, it actually matters a lot for you, but, I'm not gonna let you try and find me. Not if I can avoid it. And I guess I can't hop this fence. Okay. Just gonna try and sneak past this guy. Sneak past that guy. Get in here. Get the gun. Got a gun now. Got the stun grenades in there. The chaff grenades, if I can run through there. Do they give me enough time, though? Not really. Stop chasing me! Ow! You guys are persistent. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys are crazy persistent. So I throw that just like right there. It'll explode, jam it. I can get stun grenades. If I'm careful. That is not careful, Snake. That was my fault, but still. That is not what I intended. But hold up, I got an idea. Stun grenade. Snake, why did you not throw the grenade? Snake, what's the point of having a flashbang if you don't actually throw it, my guy? Okay. Back to the chaff grenade. Snake! Okay. Well, at least each time we do this, we're getting better at understanding the game. Oh my goodness gracious, though.
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
Oh my goodness gracious. And this is on easy mode too, because I am not at all that familiar with these games. Okay, maybe I was supposed to do that. Okay. I mean, it kind of makes sense. You run through, you get the chaff grenade, you get the gun, you get the chaff grenades. And then you use the chaff grenades to get the stun grenade. And you could use the stun grenade to take out the guy, run past, and okay, I'm trying to figure it all out. Trying to figure it out. Okay, chaff grenade.
A surveillance camera?
Yeah, that is indeed a surveillance camera. So, throw the chaff grenade.
What was that noise?
Oh, crap! Nope, that didn't work. I don't know why I thought that would be a good idea. Oh, and there's nothing up here. At least not as far as I know. Maybe there's like a duct or something that I can go through, but
Okay, Snake! Snake!
okay. We're gonna figure this out. It may take a bit, but so be it. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just need to get this guy off of my ass. So we go over, now that we have the chaff grenade, we go, because I got the gun, right? Okay, I don't have the gun yet. I gotta get the SOCOM. Excuse me. Okay, I wonder if I can, like, overwrite my old saves. I wonder if that's the way it works. because I'll figure out how it works, because I don't like losing progress, even if it's not like massive progress, it's still progress, so I don't want to lose it. Okay.
A surveillance camera?
Yeah, that is indeed a surveillance camera, Snake. Okay, we got the SOCOM, we got the ration. We need to get over there. Get the grenades. Sneak on past the genome soldiers. Good, we got the chaff grenades. Oh, but they jam my own radar. That's actually kind of a fascinating way to balance the chaff grenades, actually, now that I think about it. Snake, throw the flashbang! Throw the... Okay, we did it. We got through the first little area in the game. And now we're in a Shin Megami Tensei game, almost, with how this works.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80.
Alright. Cool.
I moved the DARPA chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
Yeah. Say he's using stealth, too.
Stealth? There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the chief.
That was useful information. Anything we can learn from here? Doesn't look that way. I'll get my life back up. Oh, hold up. There's an item. Can I get it?
Press the action button to drop down.
Okay. Thank you. I don't really want to drop down though. Not yet. Now I'll drop down.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Okay. I gotta figure out how saving works in this game.
With his nanomachine transmitter, he should show up as a green dot on your radar when you get close. Try to find him.
Okay.
Come on, Snake, you can do it.
Okay, I want to test something. I want to see what the game does if I do this. Okay, just straight up no response. Okay. Okay, what do you gotta say, Nastasia? I'm gonna have to, like, actually write down these codec numbers, aren't I? Okay, more chapter names. Okay. But I can't store more chapter nades than what I get. Or at least this way I can... get through here. I don't know what that is, but I want it. Okay, thermal goggles. I'm definitely gonna need those. I can already tell I'm gonna need those. For what? I don't know. But I am definitely gonna need thermal goggles, I can already tell. Can I? Okay.
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts. You can also try calling Campbell for advice.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have to like get a list of the codec numbers. It's a big old tank. That's for sure. Any items under the tank? There's a person. Hello, person. I can't deal with you right now. Snake? How does this work? Okay. Oh, okay. You have to select the button. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him. Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him.
Will you please let me save?
Come on, Snake. You can do it.
Thank you, Mei Ling. So, the DARPA chief is the green dot.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
Thank you. But yeah, these vent shafts remind me of the SNES Shin Megami Tensei games. Oh wait, can I not like look through the vent to see stuff going on?
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
Okay. Oh, hi, Meryl.
Not him.
Still important to know.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really? It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
I had heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes. Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of ArmsTech?
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
Oh, I like how Meryl actually has like the old school Foxhound
They'll be able to
thing on her arm as her tattoo. That's cute.
There is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by ArmsTech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Colonel, are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
How am I supposed to get out of here? Okay, seriously, how do I get out of here? Okay. That was weird.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
What?
Snake, answer me! Snake! Snake!
No idea that they can just throw a grenade at you? Okay. Do I have all of my items? Okay. Okay, I have all my items. So I'm happy about that. That was a spam call. I don't like getting calls while I'm trying to stream. I find it kind of obnoxious.
Don't move! So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not.
I guess I can't
Don't
skip
move.
cutscenes, but that's okay. This cutscene's pretty cool, honestly. It really gives us a lot of insight into just how professional Snake actually is.
Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot! What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Okay, well at least this time I didn't get completely annihilated by grenades.
Thanks for the help.
Wait!
That's actually important.
You fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
Okay.
Good girl. Just like that.
Naomi, I just had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
That was certainly something.
Snake, Psycho Mantis has the power to read people's minds. He got the DARPA chief's detonation code. Hurry up or he'll get Baker's code too.
That's right. If the terrorists get Baker's code, they'll be able to launch that nuke anytime they want.
Yeah, they'll use Metal Gear to do it. Colonel, did you know they were conducting a military exercise here using Metal Gear?
I didn't know.
Really?
Snake, you've got to understand. I'm just the middleman in this operation. Anyway, hurry up and get to the second floor basement. You've got to save the ArmsTech president before the terrorists find out his code.
I gotta say, having to cycle through each individual codec frequency, a little clunky, but I understand why they do it.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well.
What do you know about Metal Gear, lady?
In this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake. My special forces, so I think it will be useful. Some people find it a little heavy and hard to use, but it shouldn't be a problem for you.
Okay, that's cool.
They were conducting exercises with this new Metal Gear prototype? Is that what the DARPA chief said?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So you know about Metal Gear?
Just rumors. I heard it is some kind of walking tank that can deliver an accurate nuclear strike from any terrain. Mountains, deserts, swamps, wherever. But you are the real expert on Metal Gear, aren't you, Snake?
Yeah, I guess I am. But what about the PAL system that the DARPA chief mentioned?
It is a device attached to a nuclear weapon system to prevent the missile from being armed or launched. Usually, a secret detonation code or combination is necessary to launch the missile.
According to the chief, there are 2 codes, and the terrorists already know one of them.
The other code? If the terrorists find out that one too.
Yeah, I've got to hurry and rescue President Baker.
Is it 1 for 1.50 for Miller? I am trying to remember all of these, but there's a lot of them. Wonder if the Colonel has anything more he wants to say.
Anyway, hurry up and get to the second floor basement. You've got to save the ArmsTech president before the terrorists find out his code.
What's up, Snake? Snake, in China they say, you must cross the river before you tell the crocodile he has bad bread. Do you know what that means? It means that the wise man avoids danger first. Use your brain to avoid traps and stay away from the enemy.
So will these doors open now? Okay, that's not what I wanted. I don't want to waste ammo. Can I open these doors, please? Thank you. I think it's a good idea to backtrack. You never know if you might find useful items. Also, hi Johnny. Anything over here? Oh, okay, bullets for the SOCOM, I'll take that. You need bullets. That's just more SOCOM bullets. Nope, not the right level of access, I guess. Okay, game? Game, are you gonna let me... So, they said it's basement 2. Alright. Ah, C4. That'll be helpful. Grenades, that'll also be helpful. I believe they said look where the walls are the different color. Okay. Okay, hold up. Good. I don't want to accidentally blow myself up. More C4. SOCOM bullets. What? What? Why did that happen? Okay. I kind of feel a little bit like that's cheating, but okay. Okay, I guess that's not something I can blow up. That's fine. I'll find where I need to go. Maybe we shouldn't be walking around with plastic explosives, though. That might not be the best idea. Definitely want that. Oh, okay. It can just choose which one it wants to open and instantly kill you. Okay. That seems a little unfair, but I can adapt. Definitely getting a lot of grenades, so that's good. What? You saw that, right? The floor just tried to eat me. I mean, there's no other way to describe that. The floor just straight up tried to eat me. Can I blow you up? I guess not. I mean, we got some handy items, but I don't think, aside from handy items, that we're supposed to be here. Did I got the other items in here, right? Oh, that's just SOCOM bullets. Click, click. There we go. And I guess we gotta go back to the first floor? That makes sense, I guess.
What can I do for you, Snake? How's it going, Snake? Have you gotten used to using the radar yet?
Yeah, it's a great system. Not only can I read the topography, but I can monitor the movement of the bad guys, too.
Pretty convenient, huh? It also makes it easy for us to see everything that you're doing.
You're watching everything?
Of course. If you were my boyfriend, you'd never be able to cheat on me.
Being monitored 24 hours a day, that'd be like hell.
Don't think of it like that. At least you'd never get lost.
Oh, well, doesn't that feel... Doesn't that ring a little too close to home?
Anyway, hurry up and get to the second floor basement. You've got to save the ArmsTech president before the terrorists find out his code.
Okay.
PEL stands for Permissive Action Link. It is a safety system attached to nuclear missile systems. The missile cannot be fired without the insertion of a special electronic code. But if the terrorists have found out the detonation codes, they can launch the missiles anytime they want.
Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's actually really, really bad. I thought it was 5-0 for Miller. Okay. Well, we were just in the second floor basement, though. Unless there's something we didn't see. I mean, we have the card now, so we kind of need to check everything. Oh, hold up. Is it you? And the floor is still trying to eat me. How about you? No? Okay, more SOCOM bullets, that's fine. Try blowing that up. Because they were like, oh, you know, the walls are different colors and they didn't finish painting them. And I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. I can get more C4, so that's good, but... I don't get why they're talking about the second floor basement when I don't think there's anything more for me that I can really do in the second floor basement. At least as far as I know. And the radar is jammed, so I can't use the radar to be like, oh, okay, it's like there. But I can try and just blow up wall. Screw you, floor. Seriously, the floor here is just straight up evil. I hate this floor. This floor is evil. Can I blow you up? No. Can I blow you up? No. I wonder if I'm going about this the wrong way. Also, seriously, no, this... I hate this floor. Floors shouldn't try to eat people. That's just not okay. Oh, wait. I just had an idea. What about if I use the thermal goggles? Oh! Oh! Okay, will this show me, will this show me where the walls are weak, though? Because it showed me that the floor was trying to eat me. But I'm not seeing anything for that. And I'm not gonna test it with the whole no smoking thing. That just seems kind of dumb. But if I've learned anything from playing Super Metroid, it's to try little bits of everything. Okay, so I can't go that way. That's okay. Maybe there's a wall over here that I need to blow up. No? Doesn't look that way. Oh, okay. They put a, they did say they were gonna put the things back, so that makes sense. Okay. I guess I gotta go back to the first floor and see what's around from there? I mean, there have gotta be new places I can go, right? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, hey, the cardboard box. That's useful. That's not useful.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
That's the opposite of useful. I'm gonna have to make myself food sometime soon. Okay, let's do this right this time. Because I want that cardboard box. Cardboard box, chapter names. I will gladly take them. I will gladly take them.
Don't make too much noise or you'll be spotted. Be careful when you're walking on that floor.
This is fun, I'm not gonna lie, this is interesting stuff.
Is it possible to destroy the PAL system so that the missile can be fired even without inserting the detonation code?
I do not believe so. It is set up so that the warhead will become automatically inactive if any attempt is made to remove, deactivate, or destroy the PAL.
So unless the terrorists either learn the detonation codes or get their hands on the detonation code override keys, there's no way they can launch.
Do not be too sure. Any system can contain bugs or malfunctions. We cannot relax yet. I do not know much about Metal Gear, just the little I have heard. I know it appeared in Outer Heaven in 1995, and then again in Zanzibar in 1999. Both were third world countries led by military regimes. They secretly developed Metal Gear to increase their military and political power throughout the world. But both were stopped by a lone hero. You, Solid Snake.
That was a long time ago.
What else you gotta say, Nastasha?
All the ICBM silos are closely monitored by military satellites. SLBM-equipped submarines can move secretly, but naturally they are limited to launching from the water. Finally, there are ALBMs, which can be launched from aircraft. They allow for excellent mobility, but they are somewhat unreliable. Metal Gear was developed to solve all those problems. It can move freely over any terrain and independently launch a nuclear missile at any target in the world. It completely changes the nature of the strategic arms race and destroys the delicate nuclear balance. It is a weapon to be feared, believe me.
Anything else?
The development of Metal Gear is a cynical attempt to consolidate and increase our military dominance, while at the same time maintaining the pretense of disarming ourselves. Now that the SLCM-0 option, allowing for the sneak inspections of submarines in international waters, has been concluded, the value of submarines as strategic weapons has been greatly diminished. With Metal Gear,
this is actually really fascinating stuff. I am not gonna lie.
And at the same time, stay in compliance with international nuclear treaties.
Okay, so Metal Gear is basically just like a giant loophole, because it's not qualified as a submarine. It's not qualified as it's not qualified as like a standard tank. So Metal Gear is basically just one giant loophole. That is fascinating to think about, actually. Okay, am I just going in circles? Or is there's new stuff here? Okay, well there's a ration there, but I can't take it because I have 2 rations. Okay. So I guess we are just kind of going in a circle right now, except I got the key card, so maybe I can go back over to that other area that's right over there. Chaff grenade. Oh, that's level 2. Okay, so I can't go there. Well, that's fine. What's that item over there, though? What are you? Oh, that's just bullets. That doesn't help. We got the box, though. We got perhaps the most helpful item, the cardboard box A. What about you? Oh, okay, we can go in here. But is there anything in here? Aside from a bunch of boxes. I mean, this would be a useful place to hide if we had to hide, I guess, but... Hello. I am just a box. There is nothing suspicious. Ow! No! Oh, goodness gracious. You cannot fool a motion camera by having a box suddenly move. Cameras are not fooled by that. Okay, I mean, that's fair, I guess. I have to give this game credit. It is hard, but it's fair in how it's hard. Oh, this is fun. I'm a box. I am a box. I am trying to figure out where I need to go. I really am. Also, it's a good thing that guy didn't see me just, you know, casually messing with his elevator. I would have most definitely been shot to death. There's gotta be something I'm missing. There has to be. Because if I've learned anything reading Sherlock Holmes novels, it's, you know, exhaust every option you have in pursuit of the solution, in pursuit of the truth. That's just how it works. Okay, more chapter names, I'll take those. But I genuinely am just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. I genuinely am not really sure. Huh. No. Definitely don't want to get eaten by the floor, though. Oh, wait, is it this one? Is it this one? Okay. Guess it had to be that one. And my radar is jammed. Okay. They did say it was in an area with heavy jamming, so that checks out. There's the area that I gotta blow up. Let's get some more C4 just in case we need it. It's always a good idea to have more, not less, in case of emergencies. But we're figuring things out. This is kind of cool, honestly. I gotta give this game credit. This is actually really interesting. Oh wait, I have to equip the card. Okay, that's fair. You can't just enter without the card. That's fair. It's a little odd. You know, a little odd, I guess, but it is fair. Okay. Got the C4. Plant the C4. Blow up the wall. I guess I blow up this wall? Alrighty. Ow! Sentry guns indeed hurt. What? Huh? What? Well, wait a minute, wait a minute. What? Huh? Where am I supposed to go? I mean, what? Okay, hold up. We're gonna try and figure this out, don't you worry. No. But clearly I can't just go through there. Ow! So do I go through here? No. Huh? Wait, what? Okay, that's level 4. And that's level 6. Is this just not the right way? Okay. Okay. What other place could it be? Man, now I'm just all getting all mixed up. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Screw that floor, though. Well, that's not it. I mean, they said it was an area with heavy jamming, but my key card won't let me get in over there. So unless there's something else that can be blown up over here, I don't know what they expect me to do. I don't want to get shot to death by sentry guns. But what on earth do they expect me to do? I can't go through those doors?
That is C4 explosive, a plastic explosive with a texture similar to clay. So
oh, okay, so she talks about my weapons.
Although it has 1.4 times the destructive
That's
power
kinda cool.
of dynamite, it is highly stable and won't explode without a detonating device, even if it is shot, burned, or beaten. You are using a wireless detonator, yes? The detonator is equipped with a scrambler, so you don't have to worry about interference from any other radio source. Make sure you are sufficiently far enough away when it goes off. Also, as you know, the sound of the explosive will alert your enemies, so be careful.
Oh, that's kind of sick. She, like, talks about the different weapons. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Those are stun grenades. They are often used in sensitive operations such as freeing hostages.
That's
and
kind
that sort
of
of thing.
cool, not gonna
Sometimes
lie.
They are called flash bangs or sound and flash grenades. They make a big flash and lots of noise, which will disorient and disable your opponents temporarily. You have to understand that they won't kill the bad guys, but just stun them for a few seconds. Use them wisely.
This is actually kind of fun. I kind of want to see what else she says. Because I'm actually learning. Even if I'm not necessarily making a ton of progress right now, this is still kind of fun.
It's a special grenade that disperses thin, narrow metallic strips of various lengths and frequency responses. It can confuse electronic equipment. It will be useful against machines which depend upon electronic sensors. Naturally, for it to be effective, you must use it before you are attacked. If you are expecting an attack, spread the chaff beforehand.
Cool. I've definitely learned that.
You found some grenades. Just pull the pin and it explodes after 5 seconds. You can get a lot done during those 5 seconds, Snake. How you use them is up to you.
Okay. What do they say if I'm in the cardboard box?
A cardboard box. A cardboard box usually consists of a thin pasteboard with a corrugated paper center. They are usually made of recycled paper. It was first invented in Europe over 100 years ago. It was originally used to absorb one's sweat when wearing hats. With the same amount of wood to make one wooden box, you can make 6 or 7 cardboard boxes. And since it's recyclable, it's highly economical. In addition, it's strong and easy to store. That's why it's widely used for packing. But to avoid damaging weapons and other delicate instruments when shipping them, they should be packed in stronger boxes like wood or something. Also, the crevices should be filled with styrofoam to prevent them from moving around. So, anyway, what's with the box?
Oh, nothing. No big deal.
Oh, that's incredible. Oh, does she have conversations for all of this? Oh, I gotta know. I got to know.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island was built at the beginning of this century. It was made only to temporarily store
I guess
nuclear
not.
warheads.
Why? If they wanted to dispose of them, why wouldn't they just dismantle them right away?
They cannot do that. You see, when you dismantle a warhead, you still have nuclear materials that must be stored. At this point, all of the nuclear material storage facilities are way past capacity. But they could not stop dismantling weapons while at the same time pushing START 2.
So you're telling me that this base was built so they could temporarily avoid being in conflict with START 2?
Most people think that we live in a safer world now. But with all the dismantled nuclear weapons and waste around, the threat of nuclear terrorism has increased tremendously.
It's ironic, isn't it?
Okay. So that didn't help much. There has to be something I am missing here. I mean, there has to be. But what? Okay. That's level 4. That's level 6. That's just a ration. I blew this up. Huh. Oh, wait. Hold up. I think I found it. Is it you? Yeah! There we go. Oh, here it is.
Am I too late?
Oh, I know about this scene.
He's alive. You're the Armstech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
Thank you, Patrick Lane.
I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
Oh boy, our first boss fight.
Draw! I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet into a well-used chamber. All right. Light. Let's go. Hide in.
Okay. Well. Well, if we use C4, we could wind up possibly killing the Armstech guy, so we don't want to do that. But I definitely want a second ration for fighting against Ocelot. Ow! Well, I wanted a second ration, but not like that. Actually, hold up. I can get more chaff grenades, so... Oh, that is not what I wanted, but okay. Some of the motion collision in this game is kind of weird, but I'm just trying to make the best of it.
He's alive. You're the Armstech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry, I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made. The Colt Single Action Army. 6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves. Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver. Draw!
All right.
Draw! Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
Come on. Come on.
Hiding won't help. I love to reload during a battle.
Oh!
You idiot!
I wasn't trying to do that. I was just trying to aim my gun. Oh well. Using grenades is definitely not going to help, I can already tell. But... I know against Ocelot that he's able to ricochet the bullets, and that's how he's able to hit you even if he's like super far away. I thought there was a... Oh yeah, there's the other ration by the camera. I definitely want to get that. I'm gonna need chaff grenade against Ocelot. Ow! Okay, that's not at all what I wanted. Prepare my SOCOM.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful. Be careful, Snake.
That's the idea.
President Baker should be somewhere around there. Hurry up and find him.
Okay. I wonder, can you have codec calls in the middle of battle? Well, I guess we're about to find out.
He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right?
I'm gonna see if I can beat Ocelot, and then I'm gonna make myself some food. You know? So I'll see if I can beat Ocelot, and then I think I'll end the stream there. And then next time, we'll keep going from there. I think that sounds like a good plan.
Blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound.
The fact that I can't skip the... Oh, I can't skip the cutscenes. Okay, I didn't know that.
If you've got a question about Foxhound, ask Dr. Naomi.
Revolver Ocelot is a former member of Spetsnaz. After the fall of the Soviet Union, he apparently served in the Russian tax police's elite SWAT team. After that, he joined the SVR, the Russian Foreign Intelligence Agency, which was formerly a part of the KGB. But according to my sources, he was dissatisfied with the rigid system of the KGB and wanted to get out. That's when he was recruited by Foxhound. He's a gun fanatic and totally obsessed with cowboy movies and spaghetti westerns. He's also something of a sadist. He learned the most advanced torture techniques while he was with Spetsnaz.
Yeah, he had plenty of practice. Lubyanka prison is located right there inside KGB headquarters. In a gunfight, reloading is usually the most dangerous time, but he loves it. Use that to your advantage. You'll have to take him out when he's reloading. Can you see where his number of remaining bullets is displayed on the screen? Wait for the right moment, and then take him out.
Hiding won't help you. I understand. I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet into a well-greased chamber. All right, light. Let's go. Fighting won't help. Better now. Don't you want to settle this?
I want to not have to deal with your nonsense. Can you tell me more about Ocelot?
Make sure President Baker doesn't get hurt. If he's killed, it's all over. Try not to cross over that yellow line, or you might set off the explosion.
Okay.
I love the smell of corn. You know. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Are you serious?
Wait a minute.
Okay, give me more bullets.
Wait a minute.
Hi. Shoot him, Snake. That was something. I won't say it was something I wanted, but it was something. Ocelot. I'm not trying to hide, I'm trying to shoot you. And you're being really good at not getting shot.
Wait a minute.
Hi. Hi there. There we go.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand! Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
Who the hell? Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. No, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up? Oh.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
I know what it is.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of MUF are reported every year.
MUF?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
What the hell?
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Oh, thank goodness my health gets restored.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful. Be careful, Snake.
Guess I can't call Meryl yet. Well, he's dead. But, now I'm curious about something. Okay, so this game came out in 2000, like, it's set in 2005. The game came out in 98. So now I'm trying to like piece something together. Okay, so in the world of Metal Gear, because we heard him say, oh, they sent like 2 F-16s over Galena to, you know, get them to They sent the two F-16s so that Liquid would go and deal with that with the Hind D, so Snake wouldn't have to run in while possibly having to avoid, you know, like a gunship. But Baker, you know, the guy we just talked to, he said that he lost his bid with the Air Force. So I don't know when the F-35 or the F-22 were built, but are they trying to say that in the world of Metal Gear, that like the F-22 or the F-35 or one of those planes, the government decided instead of building that they would build Metal Gear? Cause I gotta admit that just confuses me. It confuses me because the F-35 in like real life is the most exported Gen 5 aircraft ever built. It's considered like a marvel of engineering. The other thing that I'm a little bit confused by, and this is because I watch videos by people like Kyle Hill and other people that really go into science and stuff. So Baker points out that like, oh, there is a real problem of you know, people could steal nuclear material and potentially create like a dirty bomb. That's a real serious issue. But the way he's describing how nuclear waste is stored, I have to wonder in the world of Metal Gear if nuclear waste storage actually isn't as advanced as it is in real life. Because in real life, if you go to like if you were to go to some of the nuclear treatment facilities, they have the waste storage on site in a lot of those facilities, and they do not play around with that stuff. They Kyle Hill made a video about it a couple days ago, actually. He went to a nuclear plant. I'm trying to remember which one it was, but he went to like a nuclear treatment plant, and to show just how safe the nuclear treatment stuff is, he like went up to one of the big ol' like storage things, and he straight up just like hugged it like on camera. So I don't know what Baker is talking about when he's saying that the stuff is like corroded and leaking, because that's just not how nuclear waste is stored. But I'd imagine that maybe because like we're like the whole reason that it's so dangerous that Metal Gear is being built here is because of what Shadow Moses is. Shadow Moses is a place where nuclear bombs are dismantled. So theoretically, and it would be like really, I'd imagine it would actually be like really difficult to do, because there'd be like all kinds of armed security and stuff, but people get away with all kinds of crazy nonsense when it comes to, well, anything really. So I could totally see it that, you know, given a place like Shadow Moses existing, if someone theoretically was able to steal enriched uranium, they could do some really scary stuff with that. They really could. I gotta admit, this game really is fascinating, all the things it makes you think about. But we've made a fair deal of progress, and I need to make myself some food. So I'm gonna make myself some food, and next time we play, we can continue on from here. I think it'll be fun. Thanks, everybody.